I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a career and leadership coach, the head coach for JobSearch.Coaching.HQ.com, a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. I'm traveling now. I'm visiting with my son. Normally, I put out videos daily at around 8 a.m. in that area. And today, didn't work that way, so I'm doing one this evening while he's off at work at a restaurant that he works at in New York. So here are a couple of questions I've been asked. I'll have the full list of questions in the show notes so you can decide whether or not this is worth continuing to watch. I hope you do, because I've got 5 questions that I'm going to cover here. And the first one is, why did a job posting get removed from a company website just after I interviewed for the job? Now, there are a couple of reasons for that. First of all, obviously, they might have filled it. Secondly, more likely, they have a number of people who are in the pipeline who they think are close to an offer, or a number of people in the pipeline who are good enough that as of now they feel like, or they believe that they're enough that they'll be able to choose from in order to select someone for the job. So they've got enough. They don't need more. You may be invited back, but for now, they don't want to see any more people. That's all they're telling you. They don't want to see any more people. Next question. When inquiring about a job via email, should the email be the cover letter, or should it be more brief with a formal cover letter attached? Let me start off with never attach a cover letter. No one will ever open that file. They will only go to the resume file. So never put it in there. Instead, if you want to include a cover letter, you can do it in one of 2 ways. First of all, as the body of the email. That's a good place to do it because people will read it there. It's the first thing they see and will help them judge whether or not to open the file. Next is as page 1 of your resume, because the way I encourage people to do a cover letter is that, it might start off with, I'm forwarding my resume to you for the position of such and such I saw advertised on fill in the blank. Here's how my background fits in with the role. And you put the keywords that are mentioned in the job description, the requirements of the job description, flush left, flush right, how long and how recently you've worked with those skills. That becomes, as page 1 of your resume, information that the applicant tracking system will respond to very favorably because it's early in the document and they'll believe it's a stronger skill. So either way works. Which one is better? It's going to depend on the programming of the ATS. Experiment. See what you find out. Okay? Once you do, message, in the subject, I'm not in the subject line, in the comments area, what worked best for you, and share why you think it did. Next question, the third question of 5. When applying for jobs out of state, what's the best way to let potential employers know you're willing to relocate? In the cover letter. So in the cover letter, you might simply close out by saying, although I'm not in the immediate area, I'm willing to pay my own interview and relocation expenses. Or, I want to interview with you. I'm very open to relocation, whatever the truth is. And so again, it can be in the cover letter. It can be in page 1 of the resume where you're communicating that you're open to relocation. Either way will work. Tell me what wound up working for you. Question number 4. And by the way, I've got a lot more at my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Go over to the site, go exploring. I've got thousands of videos there, podcasts, articles that I've written that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find work more quickly. And you can also, on my YouTube channel, go to the playlist. Now, at the channel, you go to JobSearchTV.com. That takes you to the overall channel. If you're watching on YouTube, if you look in the right-hand column, I'm sure you'll see recommendations from LinkedIn that's going to help you. Now, I have a cover letter playlist. I have one called Ask the Big Game Hunter, where I have Q&A from people. Over 50 is my next question. And the last question really deals with job listings. So I'll just simply say, let's go on to question number 4, which is, what are the best steps that over 50 senior level candidates can take to optimize their job search? Is an agency helpful? So I'm going to start by saying usually the person who refers to an agency is at a manager level when they describe themselves as being senior level, which to me really isn't all that senior. Not C-suite, not an executive. You've been conned into believing that that's senior by your management. Don't fall for it. Agencies will be helpful, but they don't work for you. They work for employers who are there to pay you. They don't place people in jobs. It's not once they get your resume, they're going to be getting on the phone trying to find a job for you. They have their clients who are willing to pay them a substantial amount of money in the way of a fee if they find someone who fits that job. Yes, agencies can help. But if all you do is you sit back and wait for agencies to find a job for you, you're making a mistake. What can the over 50 senior level candidate do to optimize their job search? Number 1 is prepare for interviewing well. Most of the time, most senior level, at this level, professionals are lazy. No prep goes into the interview. Because you think other people don't prep and they get hired by you, you think you can get away with it. It's not the smart way to do it. Interview well. I do interview coaching. You can contact me either through my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, or through LinkedIn, where you can connect with me there and then tell me that you're interested in interview coaching. Message me that. We'll set up time for a free discovery call where you can figure out whether I'm the right person to help you. But fundamentally, it starts off with interviewing well, having a great resume that's keyword rich. Same with LinkedIn, having a LinkedIn profile that's optimized to attract people to you. Because what you want is people chasing you. You don't want to be chasing the jobs. When you're chasing the jobs, usually what happens is you're chasing. And you're in the pond with a lot of fish and everyone's jumping for the hook. That doesn't serve you. You want to be attracting people to you. Make yourself visible. Write for LinkedIn. Share it with your contacts. Expand your contacts. Expand the recruiters that you know. Get recommendations. Network. There's a whole bunch of things that you can be doing. I'm not going to go into detail here now. Again, let me know if you're interested in a free discovery call. We'll figure out a time to speak, and I'll go into a little bit more detail, but I want to coach you. I don't want to give you every answer in a free call, right? So last question for today is, why do companies create job listings that are impossible to fill? The rest of the sentence is impossible for me to fill. You see, they do fill these jobs. They do fill these jobs, but you just don't fit what they're looking for. You see this enormous job ad with 52 requirements, and you think that this is impossible. Number 1 is they may have already identified someone who's a foreign national who can do this job, and they're just posting it to demonstrate that they've made it publicly available, or you just don't fit. Or the job description is for the home run, for the person who might just walk in, who could be the blessing that they're looking for in terms of a background and experience, and that they are willing to accept less. We don't know right now. All I know is that you don't fit this job requirement as it's currently constituted, and for that, you're being critical of them. So I'll just simply say, folks, I hope this is helpful to you. Again, visit thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot more there, and you can schedule time to speak with me. Have a great day and take care.